Hey guys, how's it going? For this month, I thought I would do some Halloween-oriented commanders. So today we have Tinybones, Trinket Thief, a legendary skeleton rogue. At the beginning of each end step, if an opponent discarded a card this turn, we can draw a card and lose 1 life. We can also pay 6 at any time to have opponents with no cards in their hand lose 10 life. So this is basically a standard discard deck with the new cards that came in from Dominaria and a couple alchemy cards that kind of help. We are running a lot of discard spells, like Burglar Rat is a classic one. We are also running some newer spells, like the Raven Man, that can create a 1/1 bird token whenever a player discarded a card this turn. We are also running an alchemy card, Swarm Saboteur, with ninjutsu for 2, has Death Touch, and when it deals combat damage, we can conjure a virus beetle into our hand, which once that enters the battlefield, an opponent discards a card. I had this used against me one time, and I could not block Swarm Saboteur at all. And they just kept, like within a couple turns, I had no hand, and I wasn't able to do anything. So it's a pretty nice card. Works really well with the Raven Man, because a lot of people don't block the 1/1 bird token. So really good ninjutsu target. To help us in our higher end, we have cards like Soul Hunter. When this enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage for each swamp we control to our opponent. We have Grave Merchant, which does something similar, but it's based off the devotion that we have. We also are running pretty much, not all the Lilianas, but most of them. We have Dreadhorde General, of course, that can create blockers and draw us cards. We have Professor Onyx, casting spells. We can gain 2 life, and our opponent loses 2 life, which helps us, burn them down a little bit. To complement a lot of this, we also have a lot of little removal spells like Infernal Grasp, Murderous Rider. And then we have a couple board wipes through Crux of Fate and Shadow's Verdict. And to try to make our discard spells a little bit cheaper, we have Primal Amulet. Not too sure on this right now, but I think it would come into play pretty nicely. And if we're able to copy a discard spell, we can have our opponent discard multiple cards in 1 turn with 1 card, which is really nice. So that's the basis of the deck. We're going to get into a few matches and just see how this plays out. Alright, going up against Quasar. Probably not going to keep this hand. Though Sildred is very nice to see. We do have a board wipe in case. I think we'll keep this. We'll just see how this plays out. At least we got a little removal spell. I think we just hold off on playing Tinybones until we actually have a way to discard. Might go for a Hypnotic Spectre next. Alright, Grim Tutor. So that's probably going to grab that that 1 combo piece. So we want to say Triumph for that now. We want to make sure we have the mana to stop that from happening. Hypnotic Spectre actually might be able to make him discard it. Smothering Tides. We will decline. So I don't think they're going to have enough to do both, so. Probably want to try to make them discard.
The mask is scary.
So let's try to do that first.
Your brain for a minute.
I don't want to draw and make more treasure for them, just in case they find a way to do both. We got rid of a board wipe and a counter spell. Alright, play Lantern. Okay, so they didn't go for the combo piece at all, so that's actually kind of nice. Decline. Wait, what? Sacrifices a creature. I thought it was the other one. Oh well. Well, that's a shame. I thought it was the one that does sacrifice enchantment, but that's what I get for not reading. So this is 4. We will just have to decline. Soldier's actually a pretty good counter towards Kawaisa, because I think they want to draw to deal damage to us. But when they draw, they lose life. So they have to be mindful of that. Alright, so now they're trying to filter. Alright, this is kind of where it plays out since they don't have nothing in their hand. All the treasure tokens they have, it just doesn't really mean nothing. So we can Dark Ritual and play Asylum Visitor. So even though we misplayed, we might have this. And we get an Infernal Grasp. Draw a card. So they make a token. We just gotta kind of hope they don't get the one thing they need before we can kill them. Decline. So they have Indestructible right now. We could just Shadow's Verdict too and get rid of those angel tokens. And no point in attacking. We need to start keeping up at least 2 mana just in case they do get that spell. Okay, well now they get rid of it. I'll just take this, I guess. We can also go for Tinybones, and if we can survive one more turn, we can turn them or pay the 6. We also have Crawling Baron to keep in mind too. Alright, so I think it comes down to this turn, if they draw their combo, or if we get our next turn. They're at 6 HP. I'm not able to make them draw any cards. So it's up to what they do next. Though I am kind of curious of what would happen if they did get it. Oh, that's so good for them. You just need Tinybones to stay out. Okay. I think we got it. Unless they have a way to draw a card right now. Made it through. Alright, going up against Shauna and Purifying Blade. Think we can keep this. We can see what's in their hand. Get rid of that. So land, monster manual, and pledge of unity. They can put a 1/1 counter on each creature they control. We'll go for Trinket Thief. We can make them discard 2 cards next turn with Mind Drain. Try to see if we can't make sure we go to Swamp and we can go for Gonti. Alright, there's our Swamp. Alright, play Monster Manual and they can return a creature card. Alright, we'll go for Gonti. I'd really rather them not have Griffinary. I don't think we're too worried about safekeeping. But if they start making a bunch of bird tokens, then we're kind of screwed. Alright, go for Tranquil Cove. So we can't target this card or else we'll just, you know, it just eats a removal spell for free. Alright, well, we'll get rid of Shauna. So we can just make them discard and then play Griffin. So we need to gain 3 life, so we play Great Merchant and we can make a Griffin token. See that we go for Dungy. Alright, so we'll just chump block the Pride Mate. Sangromancer will help out. We'll just double check, see what it is just in case. Yeah, get rid of that. Well, not necessarily get rid of it, but so we can be smart here and try to steal something. I have to be careful how we block here, because what they got. Okay, so they just pass. That's actually really good. I'm gonna play Gray Merchant. If we can get Sangromancer out, we can start making some Griffin tokens. See, do we have anything that they can steal? I'm not worried about taking 1 damage. We can also get Gonti back to the field. Eldest Reborn. Okay, you get Conti back.
They've done to the place. I brought back an old friend.
Discordant sounds good. Any of these enchantment creatures? No. Just hold back for now. Next turn we can start making some more zombie tokens. They can also probably specialize Lizelle. Alright, they go for white. It's just when this creature enters the battlefield, they can seek a 3-cost card. If they keep that card in their hand, they might be able to. Alright, so we got to figure out a way to get rid of that. So we can't even play this card because I think they will get it back if we play it. Murderous Rider is good.
Nothing is more loyal than the dead.
We can get rid of the Righteous Valkyrie. Is that what we want to get rid of? So we want to try to get their life total down. Let's see what they do next. Now if they start discarding, we can gain 3 life and start making Griffin tokens. Alright, so we need to get rid of that. Oh yeah, it also triggers when something dies. So now we gotta be careful because if we kill the frog token, they can get that card back. They should honestly just be swinging in with Lizelle and the Pride Mate.
Easy on me. Oh, look what I found.
So we can't make them discard a card anymore. Because it's not going to do nothing. And if we're going to potentially give them a way to get rid of the frog so they can get back a card, we need something to get rid of that card. So Eldest Reborn we can't quite play yet. We can play this at least, just gives us another flyer. We'll play Murderous Rider, that can gain us HP. Swing in again with Genji. And another annoying card. Luckily, now that they do this, they'll probably draw some cards.
Don't get cocky.
So we can start activating our effect. Also, I guess we could have been doing Tinybones too, now that I think about it, so that's probably my bad. I'm not too used to the card yet.
Another minion never hurts.
Southern Ties I don't really care about. That card seems like it might be good. Right. We'll just keep swinging in. We have a Labyrinth that we can activate. Make another blocker, draw a card. Leona, Waker of the Dead will help. They play that final card in their hand. Alright, so we might be able to do this. Kind of confused. Is this, they did the mill 5 cards, right? So they did the adventure. I don't know. I'll risk it.
I won't forget that.
Alright. I think we have the win. Play out Virus Beetle, make them discard whatever that was. And activate Tinybones again. Alright, good job. Hey guys, I just want to say thanks for watching. If you're looking for more Story Brawl content, check out one of the videos or the playlist listed here. If you want to see future content, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.